Let you know what the meeting time is. Time today, 17 film session, not walk before your shooting time. You can be around 4 o'clock. Get it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
How would you assess where you are individually and then the second unit as a whole?
I'm at a good place. Ever since I've been healthy, I've been playing the way I play and contributing to the team in a larger factor. Second unit, just continuing work in progress as we continue to dial in our rotation, our lineups, and just camaraderie on the court and chemistry. We do a good job some games it's kind of off, but can't really be perfect or consistent for 82 games. That's kind of tough to ask as a unit, but we do our best to have that effort every single night.
It's kind of that time of year where the transaction market's firing up again. And do you feel like there was something you learned going through the process last year that you can apply to this year about sort of just dealing with that?
Don't really worry about it. For me, I've been in trade rumors since I came here. I think that's just a thing that happens, when you're a Laker. You're always in trade rumors, especially around this time. So, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Just controls.
Last one. All right, thank you guys.
What do you guys get the most out of practice time at this stage of your season?
Just sharpen up on the little things. We can't really do too much, but for the most part, just getting in, doing shell drills, make sure our defense is tight, and just working on offensive concepts that can bode well for us in the future within games.
When you guys hit that little bit of a skid, I know you missed some of that time because you were still getting over your ankle, but do you think that the lack of practice time, because you had so many road games, contributed to where you guys had that little down spell?
It could. Always when you have opportunities to practice, it kind of helps your individual rhythm as a player to get on the court and just simply play 5-on-5. When you're not practicing and not doing much, the only 5-on-5 you have is games. It's kind of tough to play how you want to play. So,
when you guys do practice, how important is a video session before that or even after the practice?
That's just been the diagnosis of our season, pretty much. Just the film room. We're a pretty smart bunch of guys. A lot of guys that have played a lot of games and well-seasoned vets. So we've done a great job over the course of the year of just doing what we do in the film room and applying it to the court. It's worked for us. Our record kind of reflects it.
So when Frank points something out, you guys can then go, yeah, he's right. You can see it visually. See it
whether it's pointing out or just whether it's like we're not boxing out. We have a thing where we're not the best at boxing out because we have great rebounders, and sometimes it bites us, and we just try to apply it to the next game and just get better at it.
You've had a couple shots this year, buzzer beaters, from half court, 3/4 court. Is that sort of your specialty?
I guess. Yeah, I guess it is. I don't really care about percentages too much. I just play basketball and just shoot because it's fun. And especially if you hit the shot, and, the crowd goes crazy and it's exciting. So.
Seems like teammates have been targeting you for those looks.
Yeah, we have a golden rule that I get every last second shot except for the fourth quarter. That's LeBron's time. But first and third is mine. So.
How'd that come about?
I've hit like 10 of them.
I know.
So that's how it come about.
So now they all just automatically look for you.
Just automatic. Yeah.
The one you hit in Portland that didn't count, is that the longest shot you've made in a game? I think
in the NBA game.
In the NBA game.
Yeah.
So this was going back to Utah high school. You were hitting shots like that too?
No, not necessarily. But kind of started in the NBA.
So you're a designated buzzer beater guy. Have you noticed that?
Well, he hit like 4 in a row in consecutive games in either 2-for-1 situations to end the clocks, and earlier in the year he had some heaves that went in as well. Yeah, we got some plays drawn up for him to get some clean looks late in the quarter.
What do you see as maybe the common thread? Because some guys don't like throwing it up because they feel like it affects their shooting percentage or something like that. Do you think it's sort of that is the chief thing of characteristic of a buzzer beater guy?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's probably just a little bit of chance. Then, he knocked in some deep buzzer beaters, and then one of our plays to get a quick look, late in the quarter, is that type of action. He's a fantasy for him, and he's knocked down a few of those too. So I don't know if it's a mindset. I mean, he's just a good shooter, and we try to get a good shot for a good shooter in those situations.
Anthony Davis was talking a little bit last night about how he challenged the team, just throw it up there and I can go get it, like for alley-oops and stuff like that. Do you feel like there's like a balance that the team has to find in making sure that they don't test him too much on that, or like that they aren't just throwing like wild passes around the rim? Is that a concern at all to you?
It is a concern. We don't want to just throw wild passes at the rim, and more importantly, we've got to read the help. A lot of times we throw it up there when there's 2 or 3 defenders in the lane, and then you're going to have a turnover, and B, put them in a compromising position in midair. So you got to be smart about it. But when there's space, he's got a crazy ability to seemingly catch everything and finish everything. Best I've ever seen. And I saw that last night with Danny's missed pass that ended up being a flush.
Some coaches have, for that 3-point spacing, some coaches say we want to shoot X number of threes a game. For your vertical spacing with the lob threats you have, do you have a lobs per game target, or is it just sort of?
I do not. They come in different ways, right? It's the pick and roll or pin down, where you're drawing help off 2-man action, and then there's this straight blow by where guys are under the basket. They help up from the baseline and have the ability to throw it to them. So there's different types of lobs that those guys are catching, and I do not have a problem.
Frank, you mentioned last night that AD's points were more in the rhythm of your offense than the first time you played them. Where specifically do you see like a change in his comfort level offensively?
I just think the versatility. I think the encouragement to grow his 3-point game has really created a lot of opportunities, not just with those shots, but you have to honor him out there. And when you have to honor him out there, you got to push up, and it opens up driving lanes for him. But he gets offensive rebounds, he gets lobs in, like we said, a variety of different ways. Has a 3-point shot, a variety of different ways to score in the low post, and obviously he's great at getting out in transition too. So he's scoring in a variety of ways and showing great versatility.
I know he's been in South Bay a lot this year, but what have you seen from Taylor Horton-Tucker who's coming into the NBA as a rookie during his first season?
Well, he's worked really hard on his body. I think that's the first thing that sticks out. He's gotten himself in great shape and leaned down a little bit, and as a result, he's playing really well for South Bay. He's had some monster performances, and you look at someone that age and you feel like he probably can't contribute right away, with a playoff caliber team. But he's had some moments where you ask, maybe he can, and we'll continue to keep an eye on that, and we're encouraged about what what he's doing in his first year.
That can obviously be hard for guys, I think, probably. Is there anything that you've told him to like try and help him stay engaged while he's away from the team?
Oh, we're just that we're following his progress, and we believe in the type of player he's going to be, and we know it's probably going to take a little bit of time, but he should be aggressive, trying to make it happen right away, and always be ready.
Couple more. With AD defending Brandon, I think NBA tracking had him holding Brandon 2 for 10 last night. Why is AD such a good wing defender?
Well, he's a great defender in general, and he's got great length, great hands, and great feet. Great mobility. So whoever he's guarding, he has the ability to play one-on-one defense probably as well as anybody in the NBA. And I think it's just all those natural abilities, and then you add in there the instinct to anticipate, which helps separate the two.
At this stage, what's more valuable for this team? Film session or on the court sessions? Are they both equal? If we can get there.
They're both equal. Our guys have an ability to learn in the film room, take it out onto the court, without touching the court, which is better probably than any team I've been a part of. But the live reps of moving and talking and communicating with each other and reacting, that just takes it to another level.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.